Are PSA's low prices too good to be true? Known for shaking up the firearms industry with unbeatable value, Palmetto State Armory has been dropping some serious heat lately, from cutting-edge ARs to sleek, feature-packed handguns. Palmetto State Armory just delivered one of the more unexpected reveals with the Saber Key, a 12-gauge under-barrel shotgun designed to mount to an AR-15 rifle. At its core, the Saber Key is a short-barreled under-barrel shotgun that mounts to an AR-15 similarly to an M203 style launcher. It's chambered in 12-gauge, comes with a 10-inch barrel, and feeds from a 3+1 capacity tube. It accepts both 2 3/4 inch and 3-inch shells and includes a built-in front hand stop as part of the mounting hanger. PSA was clear that while the design is based loosely on the 570 platform, the Saber Key uses a different receiver and a proprietary mounting system. You cannot convert an existing shotgun into this at home. It was designed from the start as a dedicated under-barrel system. Some people loved it instantly, calling it wild, unexpected, or straight out of Predator or Call of Duty. Others, especially folks with real-world breaching experience, were quick to point out that carrying a dedicated shotgun is often simpler and more practical. The long-awaited bullpup conversion kit for the PSA Jakl is finally here, and it's called the Ulkin. Available as either a complete rifle or as a standalone lower for mating with your Jakl upper, the Ulkin was one of the winners of PSA's concept gun pull from SHOT Show. Its release doesn't just introduce another bullpup option to the market, but it gives Jakl owners a cool way to shorten their rifle without compromising ballistics. For 5.56 Jakl uppers, the Ulkin lower will work with 16, 14.5, 13.7, and 10.5-inch barrel lengths. In 300 BLK, it's compatible with the 14.5-inch upper, but not the 8.5-inch upper. Naturally, NFA barrel length rules still apply. As complete rifles, the Ulkin will come with either a silencer co-ASR or a dead air chemo pin and weld muzzle device. When just purchasing an Ulkin, it'll come with a color-matched dye-free co-grip, black or FDE, a mil-spec safety, an ambidextrous mag release, and a Picatinny cheek riser for attaching to the upper. Ulkin complete rifles have an MSRP of $1,400, and standalone Ulkin lowers have an MSRP of $500. Palmetto State Armory has never been shy about shaking things up, but the AXR might be their most ambitious project yet. The AXR PDW transforms PSA's previous X9 concept into a production reality. It's a quick-deploy 9mm personal defense weapon that critically uses the exact same MFC as the full-size and compact handguns. The PDW grip module includes an extra magazine holder and manual safety behind the trigger. The brace uses the same X57 system that deploys outward with stock options available for SBR configurations. At launch, the PDW will be compatible with Glock magazines and uses the same Gen 3 compatible slide as the handgun variants. Modularity is extensive. Configurations range from a slick slide to versions with charging handles, M-lock, or Picatinny mounting options. The front end offers 2 configurations, a minimalist M-lock attachment point for lights or a longer lower handguard with built-in 1913 rail. All parts will be available a la carte so users can build exactly the configuration they want at home. An extended booster brings the barrel length past the handguard, and a new gas pedal design improves control. The ambidextrous charging handle integrates into the RMR footprint area, keeping the profile compact. The AXR PDW is going to be in every other truck gun video on YouTube by the end of 2026. Palmetto State's Saber 10 AR-10 line was introduced back in 2023 and has become increasingly popular because of its features and price. The latest edition, the Saber 10 K1, sports a 16-inch rifle-length barrel, perfect for maneuverability without sacrificing accuracy. Hidden beneath the handguard, the fluted barrel reduces weight while maintaining strength, keeping your rifle balanced and cool during extended sessions. The Saber 10 K1 has a 70-75 billet receiver, a hard-chromed bolt carrier group, Saber Claw 2-stage trigger, and B5 furniture. And if you're going to shoot it suppressed, and why wouldn't you, it's the 12-position rifle speed adjustable gas block that'll really interest you. That lets you tune your rifle for your can to ensure quiet, reliable cycling. The rifle offers fully ambidextrous controls, including the safety bolt catch and release and magazine release. The Radian Raptor LT charging handle and Talon safety bring top-tier ergonomics, giving you quick, confident control. Hands down, this is one of our favorite AR-10 rifles. If you're looking for a modern double-stack 1911 that blends classic design with cutting-edge features, the PSA Saber 11 is exactly what you're after. Voted number one by over 100,000 enthusiasts in Palmetto State Armory SHOT Show concept poll, the Saber 11 is chambered in 9mm and built to perform. The handgun features a 5-inch bull barrel and a tri-cut slide design with an external extractor and deep, fully wrapped engravings. It'll ship with 17 and 20-round magazines from the factory. The Saber 11 also comes with ambidextrous safeties on both sides, and the trigger shoe is adjustable and removable without having to disassemble the rest of the gun. Speaking of that trigger, it's outstanding. It has a short take-up, light pull, clean break, and firm reset. The slide is cut for the RMR footprint, so you don't have to mess with adapter plates. However, adapter plates will be available for other optic footprints. PSA custom fits the Saber 11, so it feels like a quality item in the hand. This will not be PSA's cheapest handgun, but the company stresses that the value that you'll get from the factory will be better and more affordable than anything else on the market. One of the most intriguing entries in the PCC market is the PSA Jakl 9mm. It's got a short 6.5-inch threaded barrel that's surrounded by an aluminum M-LOK handguard as well as a full-length top Picatinny rail. Unlike their 5.56mm carbines, the 9mm is blowback operated and doesn't use a gas piston. The PSA Jakl offers a buffer system that's fully captured in the upper receiver, shortened the overall length of the firearm, completed with a rear Picatinny stock adapter, which allows for a side-folding brace to be securely attached to the firearm. You get all the familiar AR-15 fully ambidextrous controls, including the side charging handle, allowing the user to change positions to the left or right side of the receiver without the use of tools. The Jakl 9 will ship with a colored match to the gun magazine, so if you order FTE, it'll come with an FTE mag. If you order a black gun, it'll come with a black magazine. Crafting everything in-house, the company controls costs. At the same time, TIC turns out an honest-to-God value in its 9mm carbine. In fact, for its price, the Jakl 9mm is among the best deals going in a category of pistol caliber long gun that seems to get more expensive every year. Coming up next, we have a modular shotgun concept that can be assembled with commonly available hand tools and also is compatible with already existing Remington 870 parts. The PSA 570 is a pump-action shotgun with a familiar rear tang safety, a well-placed trigger finger action release, and an optics cut receiver that accepts common pistol optics. The loading gate's beveled with a large and snag-free work surface. The magazine tube and barrel are both quick change with the use of a custom wrench, making it easy to optimize magazine and barrel lengths to fit the end user's needs. Additionally, the magazine tube and barrels will all be interchangeable, as the spacer that holds the two together slides up and down to accommodate any combination. As I already said, the shotgun's designed to accept Remington 870 furniture, one of the most common shotgun patterns available. It's worth noting that while it accepts Remington furniture, the overall design is unique and in no way related to the Remington 870. Along with the PSA 570, the company's manufacturing its line of furniture to provide even more customization options. After its debut at the last SHOT Show, the PSA Vuk AK received a flurry of feedback requesting a design that stays more faithful to the classic AK styling. PSA has responded by implementing several aesthetic and functional changes that blend tradition with innovation. One of the first notable changes is the inclusion of a 4.5mm trunnion reminiscent of the AK-47, which allows the integration of a sure-shot armament stock. The Vuk AK takes another step towards modernization with its AK-19 style grip, designed to fit an AR-15 platform. This hybrid approach means the Vuk AK accepts AR-15 fire control and grips, offering flexibility and comfort. Additionally, the redesigned mag release paddle offers dual-action functionality, allowing for a push-down or push-out mechanism to release the magazine, which improves the handling under various shooting conditions. The Vuk AK's upper receiver will see significant enhancements, including the relocation of the charging handle to the bolt, aligning it more closely with traditional AK mechanics rather than the AR-style setup found in PSA's Jakl rifle model. This adjustment has allowed for the incorporation of a bolt hold open feature, enhancing the functionality and user experience. PSA also took user feedback into account regarding the rear sight, which many found too blocky and high in previous models. The lower handguard, made from polymer, promises greater compatibility with aftermarket accessories, opening up a wealth of customization options. Palmetto State Armory's Vuk AK is shaping up to be a formidable addition to the firearms market, promising to deliver a blend of tradition and modernity that'll resonate well with a wide audience. Known as the Jakl 2.0, this long-stroke piston-driven rifle takes its cues from both the AR-15 and AK. Updating some features, the Jakl 2.0 will now come with a proprietary lower to improve on the looks and feel, while also outfitting itself with a new AXR stock. This stock is adjustable for length of pull and can be folded to the left side and locked into place. The pistol grip is PSA's own ergonomic design made specifically for the Jakl. In addition to some upgrades, PSA shaved some weight off the Jakl 2.0, trimming its width. This brings a more comfortable shooting experience. Other notable changes include the charging handle, which is now located rearward and has a spring-loaded snag-free profile. If you want to swap out barrels, PSA has made that easier, streamlining the process so DIYers will have a much simpler task of swapping out barrels. The PSA Jakl 2.0 is available in 5.56 NATO and 300 BLK currently.
Fancy a homegrown 9mm AK that's as close as you can get to the Russian Vityaz used by Special Forces? The Palmetto State AKV is essentially an AK chambered in 9mm that runs on a direct blowback operating system instead of the more traditional long-stroke piston operating system found in most AKs. It's also loosely based on the Russian Vityaz, the submachine gun chambered in 9mm used by Russian Special Forces. You'll get a forged front trunnion and bolt carrier, a 10.5-inch nitrided barrel, meaning that the barrel will probably outlast you, and a Picatinny rail on the top of the dust cover for the easy attachment of optics. The safety lever is extended, making it easier to use, as is the paddle magazine release, which is a very welcomed upgrade. The AKV will hold open on the last round, and you can release the bolt by pushing down on a small switch. The rifle runs on relatively available and affordable CZ Scorpion mags. PSA didn't just stop there. They made their own Scorpion mags, which actually have some great features over the original CZ mags. This gun just flat out delivers everything that you could possibly want from an AK chambered in 9mm caliber ammo. It also does this cheaper than the competition.